Digital minimalism: declutter your online life for better well-being. Greetings. Welcome to today's podcast, where we dive into the world of digital minimalism and how decluttering your online life can improve your mental well-being and productivity. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by constant notifications, social media distractions, or an overflowing inbox, you're not alone. Studies show that the average American spends over 7 hours a day on screens, often leading to stress, anxiety, and reduced focus. But what if you could take control, reduce digital noise, and reclaim your time for what truly matters? In this episode, we'll explore actionable strategies to simplify your online presence and develop a more mindful, intentional relationship with technology. Let's start with what digital minimalism actually means. It's not about quitting technology altogether but using it more intentionally. Think of it as a lifestyle shift, curating your digital space the same way you would declutter your home. The goal is to remove digital distractions that drain your energy and focus on tools that genuinely add value to your life. A friend of mine, let's call him Jake, used to start and end his day scrolling through social media. One night, he realized he had spent 3 hours switching between apps, reading about news, celebrity gossip, and random debates online, none of which added value to his life. The next morning, he felt mentally exhausted even before his day began. That's when he decided to delete non-essential apps from his phone and set time limits on social media. The result? He slept better, focused more at work, and felt less anxious about things he couldn't control. A corporate executive named Sarah once told me about how she felt like she was drowning in emails. Every morning, she'd wake up to 200 plus unread messages, many of which were spam, promotional emails, or unnecessary replies. It was overwhelming. One day, she decided to take control by unsubscribing from newsletters, setting up email filters, and scheduling 2 dedicated time slots for email checking instead of reacting all day. Within a week, she felt more in control of her work-life balance, proving that email clutter is just as harmful as physical clutter. A couple I know with 2 kids decided to challenge themselves to a tech-free Sunday every week. No phones, no tablets, no TV, just family time. At first, their kids complained about being bored, but by the 3rd week, something incredible happened. They started playing board games, going for walks, and having actual conversations. The parents realized how much they had been missing out by letting digital distractions take over. Now, tech-free Sunday is a non-negotiable tradition in their home. Lisa, an aspiring entrepreneur, spent hours every day on social media, watching influencers post about their perfect lives. She constantly felt like she wasn't doing enough, even though she was making great progress in her own career. One day, she decided to unfollow accounts that made her feel inadequate and started following more educational, inspiring content. She also limited social media use to 30 minutes a day. The change was drastic. She stopped comparing herself to others and focused on growing her own business instead. A tech-savvy software engineer named Matt was always online, whether coding, checking emails, or chatting on multiple platforms. He decided to try a 3-day silent retreat, where he completely disconnected from technology. At first, he felt restless, but by the 2nd day, he realized how much his brain needed the break. He started journaling, meditating, and reconnecting with his own thoughts. When he returned to work, he felt more creative and focused than he had in years. Since then, he's made it a habit to take digital detox weekends every few months. Step 1. Audit your digital consumption. The first step is awareness. Track your screen time for a week and analyze where your hours are going. Are you mindlessly scrolling through social media? Do you check emails out of habit, even when there's nothing urgent? Understanding these patterns is crucial to making informed changes. Step 2. Unsubscribe, unfollow, uninstall. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to declutter your digital space is by reducing the noise. Unsubscribe from emails that don't serve you. Unfollow accounts that no longer inspire or educate you. Delete apps that consume your time without meaningful return. Think of this as a digital detox. It's refreshing and liberating. Step 3. Set digital boundaries. Your smartphone doesn't have to control your day. Establish clear boundaries, like no screen zones in the bedroom or a dedicated tech-free hour before bedtime. Use Do Not Disturb modes to prevent unnecessary interruptions. By taking back control, you reduce stress and create mental space for deeper focus. Step 4. Batch and schedule online activities. Rather than checking notifications constantly, set specific time slots for emails, social media, and messages. This reduces the urge to react instantly and helps you stay present in the moment. For instance, check emails twice a day rather than letting them dictate your entire workflow. Step 5. Prioritize real-life connections. One of the biggest downsides of digital overload is the impact on real-world relationships. Make a conscious effort to replace screen time with quality time. Meet friends in person rather than texting. Engage in hobbies that don't involve screens. The more intentional you are about digital consumption, the more fulfilling your offline experiences become. Tech wellness experts suggest that reducing social media use by just 30% can lead to a significant boost in happiness and productivity. Neuroscientists also warn that excessive screen time can rewire our brains, making it harder to focus on deep work. Implementing even small changes in how you engage with technology can lead to noticeable improvements in your overall well-being. FAQs. Will digital minimalism make me less productive? No. It actually enhances productivity by eliminating distractions and allowing you to focus on meaningful tasks without interruptions. 2. How can I apply digital minimalism if my job requires me to be online? Set structured work hours for digital engagement, use focus-enhancing tools, and take regular offline breaks to maintain balance. 3. What's the best way to start digital minimalism? Begin with a 1-week detox. Reduce unnecessary notifications, declutter your online presence, and observe how it impacts your daily routine. General questions. What is digital minimalism? Digital minimalism is the practice of using technology intentionally by decluttering unnecessary digital distractions and focusing only on what adds real value to your life. How is digital minimalism different from a digital detox? A digital detox is a short-term break from technology, while digital minimalism is a long-term lifestyle change that promotes mindful and intentional tech usage. Why is digital minimalism important? Excessive digital consumption can lead to stress, anxiety, reduced productivity, and poor mental health. Digital minimalism helps you reclaim your time, improve focus, and enhance real-life relationships. Is digital minimalism about quitting social media? No, it's about using social media more intentionally. Instead of endless scrolling, digital minimalists follow only valuable accounts and limit time spent on these platforms. Does digital minimalism mean giving up technology? Not at all. It's about using technology as a tool, rather than letting it control your time and attention. Getting started with digital minimalism. How do I start digital minimalism? Begin by tracking your screen time, identifying unnecessary digital habits, and removing distractions like unused apps, excessive notifications, and email clutter. What's the first thing I should declutter digitally? Start with your smartphone. Delete apps you don't use, unsubscribe from unnecessary emails, and turn off non-essential notifications. How long does it take to adopt digital minimalism? It varies from person to person, but noticeable changes can be seen within a few weeks of intentional digital decluttering. Can digital minimalism help reduce stress? Yes, reducing digital overload decreases mental fatigue, enhances focus, and promotes a more mindful and peaceful state of mind. How do I maintain digital minimalism in the long run? Set regular digital decluttering days, periodically assess your tech usage, and establish firm digital boundaries. Social media and digital minimalism. How can I reduce social media addiction? Limit screen time, remove unnecessary apps from your phone, unfollow distracting accounts, and replace scrolling with productive activities. What are the benefits of taking a social media break? A social media break can improve mental clarity, reduce anxiety, boost self-esteem, and allow more time for real-life connections. Should I delete all my social media accounts? Not necessarily. Instead of deleting, consider limiting your usage and following only meaningful and inspiring content. How can I stop mindless scrolling? Use app blockers, set time limits, and replace digital habits with offline hobbies like reading, journaling, or exercising. Will quitting social media affect my social life? Not if you replace it with real-world interactions. Digital minimalism encourages deeper, more meaningful connections beyond online interactions. Productivity and digital minimalism. Can digital minimalism help improve focus and productivity? Absolutely. By eliminating distractions, you can focus better on tasks, complete work faster, and reduce mental fatigue. What are the best productivity tools for digital minimalists? Use tools like website blockers, minimalist note-taking apps, and time management trackers to stay focused. How can I reduce email overload? Unsubscribe from newsletters you don't read, use email filters, and batch check your emails twice a day instead of constantly responding. Is it possible to work online and still be a digital minimalist? Yes. Set strict work boundaries, schedule screen breaks, and avoid unnecessary digital multitasking to maintain balance. How do I balance entertainment and digital minimalism? Enjoy entertainment mindfully, schedule screen time for movies or games, but ensure it doesn't take over your free time. Family and relationships. How can families practice digital minimalism together? Create tech-free zones at home, schedule offline activities, and lead by example by reducing unnecessary screen time. How do I convince my family or partner to embrace digital minimalism? Start by explaining the benefits, setting small challenges, and gradually introducing tech-free moments in daily routines. Can digital minimalism improve relationships? Yes, reducing screen time allows more meaningful face-to-face conversations and quality time with loved ones. Mental health and well-being. How does digital minimalism affect mental health? It reduces stress, decreases anxiety caused by digital overload, and promotes a clearer, more peaceful mind. What's the biggest challenge in adopting digital minimalism? Breaking old habits can be tough, but starting small and being consistent makes the transition easier and more sustainable. Step-by-step approach to digital minimalism. Declutter your online life for better well-being. Step 1. Assess your digital habits. Track your daily screen time and app usage to identify where you're spending the most time online. Step 2. Set clear digital minimalism goals. Define why you want to declutter your online life: better focus, less stress, improved productivity, or more meaningful relationships. Step 3. Remove unused apps. Go through your phone and delete apps you haven't used in the past month. Step 4. Unsubscribe from unnecessary emails. Clean your inbox by unsubscribing from newsletters and promotional emails you no longer read. Step 5. Organize your email inbox. Use labels and filters to categorize important emails and reduce clutter. Step 6. Turn off non-essential notifications. Disable push notifications for social media, promotions, and other distractions. Step 7. Set app time limits. Use built-in screen time settings to limit usage of social media and entertainment apps. Step 8. Unfollow, unfriend, and unsubscribe. Curate your social media feed by removing accounts that don't add value to your life. Step 9. Establish no screen time blocks. Set specific hours during the day when you avoid using digital devices, like during meals and before bedtime. Step 10. Implement a one screen at a time rule. Avoid multitasking between multiple screens, example watching TV while scrolling on your phone. Step 11. remove distracting bookmarks and tabs. Declutter your web browser by closing unnecessary tabs and deleting old bookmarks. Step 12. Use website blockers for distractions. Install browser extensions to block distracting websites during work hours. Step 13. Organize your digital files and folders. Delete old documents, organize important files, and back up essential data to cloud storage. Step 14. Clean your desktop and home screen. Keep only essential apps and files on your home screen to reduce visual clutter. Step 15. Simplify your social media usage. Schedule designated times for checking social media instead of mindlessly scrolling throughout the day. Step 16. Switch to a minimalist digital workspace. Use a clean and distraction-free digital workspace with fewer icons and open apps. Step 17. Conduct a digital detox challenge. Try going 24 hours without non-essential digital devices and observe the benefits. Step 18. Reduce streaming and online consumption. Limit binge watching and replace it with offline activities like reading or outdoor hobbies. Step 19. Implement a mindful first-hour morning routine. Avoid checking your phone first thing in the morning. Start with mindfulness, exercise, or journaling. Step 20. Use Do Not Disturb mode at night. Enable Do Not Disturb to prevent unnecessary interruptions while sleeping. Step 21. Set boundaries for work and personal tech use. Keep work-related apps and emails separate from personal time by setting strict work hours. Step 22. Introduce offline hobbies. Replace digital distractions with activities like reading, art, music, or physical exercise. Step 23. Schedule regular digital decluttering. Every month, review and remove unnecessary apps, emails, and files. Step 24. Encourage tech-free socializing. Plan in-person hangouts, phone-free meals, or outdoor activities to strengthen relationships. Step 25. Make digital minimalism a lifelong habit. Commit to continuously evaluating and improving your digital habits for long-term well-being. By following these steps, anyone can successfully embrace digital minimalism and create a balanced, intentional online life. If you found this episode valuable, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. Share your thoughts in the comments and let us know how you're incorporating digital minimalism into your life. Let's build a mindful, distraction-free future together. Until next time, stay intentional, stay focused, and reclaim your time. Disclaimer: the information provided in this YouTube podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. The content is based on personal opinions, research, and general best practices related to digital minimalism, online well-being, and productivity. It is not intended as professional advice in any form, including but not limited to medical, psychological, financial, or legal advice.